Hi, I'm Rachel, and this video is basically going to be bashing math. I hate math, and that will never change, and I'm not sorry. Yeah, it is what it is. Anyway, here we go. So, I don't like math because, you don't use it. In the 27 years I've been alive, I've barely used any math I've ever had to sit through in my life. So this was what made it really hard for me to be like a good student. I can learn things, but if it doesn't seem like it makes sense and I don't know exactly where and when I will apply it, then it automatically becomes useless. And it's almost impossible for me to learn it afterwards. I will average a C in whatever I deem useless to know. After addition, multiplication, and division, subtraction, you don't need it. I don't need to know fractions, okay? If I'm slicing a pizza, you get the size I give you. I'm not gonna measure it to figure out how many slices would make equal isosceles triangles. I don't care. We don't need to know that. You will eat the pizza and like it. I hate word problems. If I have this many apples and I'm trying to figure out how many apples to give Jimmy, I'm not giving Jimmy any of my apples. They're my apples. Jimmy is lazy and Jimmy can go pick his own damn apples for all I care. I'm not doing it. This is not useful to me. Next question. As I didn't like math, my parents put me in tutoring programs, which honestly was a waste of money. I feel like most students shouldn't be forced to walk the same path and have to take all the same classes if they don't want to. I feel like high school should be a more tailored experience to what you want. I don't need to count to 100. I have a calculator for that. And teachers would always be like, you need to learn it because what if one day you don't have the technology? If we didn't have the technology, I would just be dead. We would all be dead, quite frankly. I will not be one of the people who's like, I remember what the Pythagorean theorem is. No, not me. I'm not the one. I'm not the one who will be helping rebuild society from its ashes. I'm sure there's some people who are like, I love numbers. I don't understand you. I don't. But good for you. You seem to be useful in the society of computers where you guys type numbers, ones and zeros onto a screen. That seems very boring, but good for you. I appreciate it, and I like it when it turns into video games because I will play that. I learn math to make video games. For me, please. Anyway, I feel like maybe I should start talking about my painting that truly illustrates my passionate hatred and chagrin when it comes to math and math-like things. Behold my artwork. We have this confused person here. It's Ice Cube, if you didn't know. His face accurately represents my soul when a teacher is talking about an equation that includes letters. Like math, get it together, okay? Decide if you're gonna be numbers or words, because I don't like this fake thing you're doing of trying to be like both things, okay? It's weird, it's suspect, and I don't trust you. So these are bloodshot red eyes that represent my despair, especially in middle school. Where I'd be studying really hard and my dad would yell at me to be smarter and I just didn't want to. This is the stress. I have nothing else to say. I cried all my tears to the point that just dust would cough out of my eyeballs. So this is a word problem. Do you guys remember word problems? Cause I do. Yeah. And my nightmares? Oh yeah, I remember word problems. Yeah. We never use them. Has anyone ever used a word problem before? All right, like you don't use them. Why are you assigning this to me? You like to see me cry? You like to see me sweat in public and get the shakes because I can't understand why you're making me do this? Yeah, word problems. I'll go ahead and read to you my word problem that I made up. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this. Test question. If A equals B and B equals 12 on Mondays, but 78 on the holidays, and the train leaves the station at 5 p.m., but you wake up at 11 and live 50 miles away, and traffic starts at 3 p.m., what time would you have to wake up to catch the train on a Friday during a leap year when you only have $10 and gas is $4 and the ticket is at market price? Share your work and write your answer below. Jackie Chan, accurate representing how I felt whenever I run into a freaking word problem and I'm like, what is going on here? Why do you just leave early? Give yourself an hour in advance to get somewhere if you don't know where you're going. I don't know why I gotta write a formula down. These little googly eyes are me crossing my eyes when I'm like, why are we doing this? I don't understand it. I will never use this. I have never used this. It's a complete waste of time. Moving on to this side of my painting, I have lots of scribbles on shapes because geometry, I've never used it unless you build things, which I don't. So I feel like I should have been able to opt out of learning that. And anyway, if I was gonna build something and it wasn't fitting together, I would use crazy glue. All right, you see, they don't include everyday items that can help solve your problems, these math problems, okay? I have real life skills. Crazy glue fixes all your problems, so you're welcome if you didn't know that. Words here say, I have never used algebra, statistics, geometry, calculus, or physics in my life. In my life. I'm almost 27 years old, and I've never used this, ever. Memorizing this stuff just to regurgitate it onto the test and then forget it as soon as I finish because I honestly would black out. It was like a fever dream. Yeah. So I've never used it. I've never used it. And if you say you use it, you're lying. You're a liar. Or you do math stuff, which is like good for you, I guess. If you're good at math, good for you. I'm not. So, and we're talking about me right now. So, anyway. As you can see here, this is a photo of me crying. Yes, you can see how disturbing this image is, actually. Seeing a grown woman cry? Yeah. Yellow lines represent my angst and anxiety that comes with dealing with this. We have a lovely C+ here, which summarizes my average that I've had over the course of my life. This broken pencil represents my rage. I don't know if you guys have picked up my attitude that I have towards this subject, but I don't like it if it hasn't been clear. I do not like it. This is my personal hell, and I hope my painting represents that. Down here, it says, why do I need to memorize formulas when the internet exists? That's a great question. Why do I need to memorize these formulas when the internet exists? Even if you are a mathematician and you're working, never would they ever be like, what's the square root of 2598.8 thousand? No, put your calculator away, use mental math. No one would ever do that. You would type it in on a computer, and the computer would do magic, and then you have your answer. Everyone else who knows how to do it, good for you, but it will never save your life. If you have a flat tire, tell me how your math will help you fix it. Exactly, all right. I had fun making this painting. It's cool. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's kind of my art style. I feel like it's very dark, very stressful, very chaotic, which is what math is to me. It's also very boring because math is not colorful or cute. Definitely believe if you want to be a math person, you should be able to pick and choose how far you go down that road in high school and in college. And then everyone else who's like, no thanks, I'm comfortable with this, should be left alone. Yeah, I hope you guys understand this is satire, kind of. All humor comes from a damaged place. But yeah, so I guess I'm done.